Welcome back to the cryptoworld channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and right now the price of ETH is testing this important line of resistance again. And while this is happening in the short term, there's also a new pattern that is on the edge of a potential breakout to the upside, which I'll be talking more about later in the video. So make sure you watch to the end. First of all, just giving you a really quick update on the daily Bitcoin chart. Obviously, the larger trend at play is still technically a bearish trend, but we still have this daily Bitcoin bullish divergence playing out right now, which means the bearish trend is essentially paused, and we're likely due to see some choppy sideways price action. And obviously, in recent weeks, that's pretty much exactly what has played out, and I continue to expect some more choppy sideways price action, at least over the next few days. But other than that, nothing much has changed over the last one day on the daily Bitcoin chart. So if you're new to the channel and you want to know more about this chart right here on this time frame, then check out my last video on this channel. But anyway, moving into the shorter term, this right here is the 4-hour Bitcoin to US dollar chart. And obviously the price of Bitcoin is still in this range in between around 15.7K to 17K. And if you're looking at the 4-hour Bitcoin price oscillators, these are still looking very neutral right now, because, for example, the RSI is basically still chopping around sideways around the neutral level, which is 50. And if you're looking at the 4-hour Bitcoin MACD, we've recently seen a short-term bullish cross, although as of right now, we are not seeing a lot of bullish momentum show up in the histogram within the MACD indicator, kind of like the recent bearish cross that we saw in this same indicator a few days ago. And so considering the fact that the 4-hour Bitcoin price oscillators are still looking very neutral, so not overly bullish or overly bearish right now in the short term, and considering the price of Bitcoin itself is still respecting these important ranges of support and resistance on the chart, this means that the most likely scenario, at least in the short term for the price of Bitcoin, is some more choppy sideways price action within this price range right here. And of course, for the Bitcoin hodlers out there who are simply holding Bitcoin and doing nothing else, then this type of price action can be extremely boring, of course. But for the traders out there, a choppy sideways price range is actually a gold mine, because believe it or not, you can actually make a lot of money during a choppy sideways price range if you know what you're doing. And if you want to know how to do that, then stick around to the end of this video to find out more. And now, just before getting into the Ethereum part of this video, I'll quickly let you know another level of resistance just in the imminent short term, which is sitting at around 16.5K, just as a more shorter term level of resistance, much closer to the current Bitcoin price as of recording this video. So if we end up seeing a confirmed break above around 16.5K, then it's likely the price of Bitcoin would continue up towards this range of resistance, sitting at around 16.9K to 17K. But anyway, getting into the Ethereum part of this video, this right here is the daily ETH to US dollar chart. And right now, as of recording this video, the price of ETH is trading slightly above this golden pocket, which has been acting as new resistance over the last few days. But technically speaking, we still need to see a daily candle close above this golden pocket, which we haven't yet seen as of recording this video. And in case you're wondering, this golden pocket is coming into play in between around 1180 up to around 1210. And now, once again, the larger trend at play here on the daily time frame is technically still a bearish trend as of recording this video. But if you're looking at the daily Ethereum price oscillators, at least in the somewhat shorter term relative to the daily time frame, these have recently flashed some more bullish signals. For example, the daily Ethereum RSI is trending to the upside, and a few days ago now we saw a bullish cross in the daily Ethereum MACD. And so what that simply means is that we're due to see a pause within the bearish trend, kind of like what we saw back here, for example. So basically, choppy sideways price action is the most likely scenario moving forward, if not a slight bullish relief. And now, if we zoom into the shorter term here on the 4-hour time frame, we can see that the price of ETH is basically in a similar choppy sideways price range as what I talked about for Bitcoin earlier in the video. And as for support and resistance, first of all, we have this range of support coming into play in between around 1070 up to around 1090. And as for resistance, we do have this range of resistance based on these previous highs sitting at around 12 1280 going up towards around 1320. But before the price of ETH can actually make it to that price range right there, where we should still expect some resistance, the price of ETH first needs to break above this horizontal level of resistance, which is sitting at roughly around 1220. And now this price level at around 1220 isn't only important because it's some short-term resistance, it's also important because that is the potential breakout line for this cup and handle pattern. And in case you don't already know, a cup and handle pattern is technically a bullish pattern because it does resemble increased buying pressure with higher lows and horizontal selling pressure. But with that being said, even though this cup and handle pattern has already formed here on the 4-hour time frame for the price of ETH, we still need to see a confirmed break above around 1,220 in order to actually confirm the technical price targets for this pattern. And in that case, if we end up seeing a confirmed break above around 1220 with at least a 4-hour candle close, but ideally a retest, then that would set up a technical price target right up here at around 1380 approximately. So from the point of the breakout to that technical price target, that would be a gain of roughly around 13 to 14%. But once again, I want to make it clear that technically speaking, this price target and this pattern only becomes active on the chart. It only comes into play once we actually see a confirmed break above 1220, which we may or may not see. We just need to wait to actually see that potential breakout. And now, if you want to know how to take advantage of a potential move like this or maximize your profits during a choppy sideways price range, then make sure to check out these videos popping up right here on your screen. The video in the top left of your screen shows you how to trade if the price is going either up or down, and the video in the bottom left of your screen shows you how to profit from a choppy sideways price range. But anyway, that's everything that I have to say for today. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.